Facebook asked users, should we allow men to ask children for sexual images? What? Probably going to say no. Just on a theory, probably shouldn't ask that. Just saying. To be honest, when I first heard this article, I thought, yeah, this is a joke. There is no way this is real. This has to be a fake story. Once again, 4chan's got to him. Apparently it is. Social network admits survey asking whether it should permit adults to ask 14-year-old girls for sexual images was a mistake. You don't say. Facebook has admitted it was a mistake to ask users whether pedophiles requesting sexual pictures from children should be allowed on their website. Oh my God, really? Moving on. On Sunday, the social network ran a survey for some users asking how they thought the company should handle grooming behavior. This is not a joke. This is real. This is Facebook 2018, people. There are a wide range of topics and behavior that appear on Facebook. One question began, in thinking about the ideal world, where could you set Facebook's policies? How would you handle the following? A private message in which an adult man asks a 14-year-old girl for sexual pictures. My response, ask him to go to the police station and hand himself in. Just saying. The options available to respondents range from this content should not be allowed on Facebook and no one should be able to see it, which is probably the very least that I would answer, to this content should be allowed on Facebook and I would not mind seeing it. Oh my God. Oh. Okay, for anybody that ticked that last option, Facebook, please just give their details to the police department, okay? Okay, we could get them all rounded up. In fact, Facebook, do a survey, ask everybody, and then for the people that turn around and say this content should be allowed, arrest them. Problem solved. A second question asked, who should decide on rules around whether or not the adult man should be allowed to ask for such pictures on Facebook? Options available include Facebook users decide the rules by voting and telling Facebook, and Facebook decides the rules on its own. I would suggest maybe, I don't know, maybe we could do the follow the rules or laws. Moving along. In neither survey questions did Facebook allow users to indicate the law enforcement or child protection should be involved in the situation. Funny that, isn't it? The strictest options allowed involved turning the social network as arbiter. Yvette Cooper, MP, chair of the Home Affairs Select Committee, condemned the survey. This is stupid and irresponsible survey, she said. Adult men asking 14-year-olds to send sexual images is not only against the law, it's completely wrong and appealing abuse and exploiting of children. I cannot imagine the Facebook executives ever wanting it on their platform, but also should not send out surveys that suggest it might tolerate or suggest to Facebook users that this might ever be acceptable. Who sent this survey is what I want to know. Other parts of the survey asked similar questions about content glorifying extremism and asked users to rank how important they feel it was that Facebook's policies were developed in a transparent manner, were fair, took into account different cultural norms, and achieved the right outcomes. I wonder which religion they were talking about when they wrote this survey. Facebook's Vice President of Product, Guy Ronson, said the surveys were, quote, a mistake. Quote, we run surveys to understand how the community thinks about how we set policies, he said. But this kind of activity is and always will be completely unacceptable on Facebook. We regularly work with authorities, if identified, It shouldn't have been a part of the survey. That was a mistake. In a statement, Facebook spokesman added, "We understand this survey refers to offensive content and is already prohibited on Facebook and that we have no intentions of allowing, so they have stopped this survey." Why was it even allowed in the first place? Who is asking these questions is what I want to know. "We have prohibited child grooming on Facebook since the early days. We have no intention of changing that. We regularly work with the police to ensure that anyone found acting in such a way is brought to justice." So at the end of the day, why do I think this happened? Okay, so look, Facebook is opening up into new cultures and areas, and I don't know. I just, yeah. Maybe it was supposed to be sent to a certain demographic or a certain location, which this somewhat tends to happen with, child brides, for example. I don't know. Maybe they sent it to the wrong people. I don't know. I don't think they expected it to go mainstream. I really don't expect them or think they expected the media to pick up on this. And at the end of the day, kind of glad that we did, because obviously stuff like this needs to be shone a light on. But yeah, it does just show a very big issue with Facebook. And the people that are writing these policies, they need to find out who wrote this. They need to find out exactly why the hell this was even asked in the first place. Who writes a survey asking this sort of question? That's what I want to know. So at the end of the day, someone's head does need to roll for this. But guys, let me know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Why do you think this was on Facebook? Do you think this is a culture thing? Do you think this is something that they're just sort of testing the waters? Do you reckon they expected to be found out or caught with this? Let me know what your thoughts are. Apart from that, guys, obviously this video has been helpful. Please smack a like. If you're new, channel welcome and subscribe. Apart from that, guys, I'll see you in the next demonetized video from YouTube. Have a great day and enjoy.